What is poverty? Poverty is a state or a condition in which a person or a community lacks the financial resources and essentials for a minimum standard of living. Poverty-stricken people and families might go without proper housing, clean water, healthy food, and medical attention. Hi, I want to introduce you to some kids that stay around the area where I live. Every time I come out my compound, they're actually out on the streets. They're begging for coin, begging for food. Their ages are between ages of 10 going all the way down to, I'd say, as low as 6. And they're all out here begging every day for food and coins. Before I move further, I just want to explain that this is my first time doing a video like this. This is to spread awareness of poverty in the Philippines. Even though poverty is everywhere in the world, this is just one of the many places I've actually seen it on this level. In the Philippines, 18.1% of the population live below the national poverty line in 2021. In the Philippines, the proportion of employed population below $1.90 purchasing power per day in 2022 was 2.2%. For every 1,000 babies born in the Philippines in 2021, 26 died before the age of 5. Let me just run it back and say this. When I was talking about the ages of the boys from between the ages of 10 to 5, that's only what I saw here in Parañaque. Now, I know that there's even more people, men, women, and children, teenagers, grown adults. They come in all ages and sizes, and their living conditions in some places are very run down to straight up raggedy, but they make the best with what they got. As you can see here, there are places where they live in construction sites, demolitions, abandoned buildings. Some places they make out of sticks and bamboo. And I've noticed them liking to live like on the outskirts of a city, or they're mostly coming from the province areas, from what I've been told from other Filipinos. Around half of Filipino families considered themselves poor under the second quarter of 2023. According to the survey conducted by the OCTA Research, the poll carried out from July 22nd to the 26th found that 50% of Filipino families, or around 13.2 million households, rated themselves as poor.
Sama kami. Kanya kuya.
I recently took the opportunity to ask around about why some of these people are in the conditions that they are in, and a lot of the answers I get is like this. Some of these people, they all have different situations. Some of these people were displaced by typhoon seasons, where they were washed out of their homes and their homes destroyed, and they lost everything they owned. Others were just maybe people with crime backgrounds, like such as drug dealers, or they were ex-criminals or ex-users of drugs, people that were hooked on drugs and kicked out of their families for, I guess, disgracing their family or anything like that. A lot of them chose to steal and live a certain lifestyle instead of wanting to go find a job. The other half of the reason is because the lack of jobs and the opportunities to get jobs in the Philippines. Not a lot of places would be willing to hire a lot of people, and so these people will go out into the streets, sometimes with their whole families, and take turns begging just to earn a living. Most of them earn from begging just enough to feed their families, maybe a bowl of rice or whatever they can get their, the opportunity to beg and get enough money for, just to feed themselves and provide themselves with shelter. In most cases, the parents can't afford to send their own kids to school, so the kids will run the streets and continue begging and save up as much as they can as a collective just to feed their families at the end of the day. A lot of the women or females will resort to selling themselves in the streets. As of 2022, the Bangsamoro Autonomous Region in Muslim Mindanao has the highest incidence of poverty in the country at 37.2%, while Metro Manila has the lowest at 3.5%. Children in the Philippines are particularly vulnerable to the effects of poverty and suffer high rates of mortality for those below 5 years old. This is one of the many sides of the Philippines that the world most oftenly does not see. But for everyone that visits the Philippines on vacation or holiday, you can only but not help but see it once you're here. However, there is hope. There are help organizations that you can donate to or come and volunteer for to help teach the children, send them to school, give them some clothing so they can attend classes, or give them food and help their families out. And the kids, hopefully with enough education and the promise of a future, they will become productive individuals that will be able to provide for their family and pull themselves out of this condition. I, for one, felt that one of the best ways I could help out was to spread this awareness of the poverty level in this country. And I wanted to spread the awareness to let people know that some of these people are in need. Just like the rest of the world, there's poverty everywhere, but there shouldn't be poverty. Not at such a level that kids are denied the right to even have a decent meal to live out to the age of 5. As I close out this video, I just wanted everyone to keep in mind, again, there are help organizations that are out there that you can donate to as much as you want or as much as you can to help feed one of the families, clothe a kid, send a child to school, and provide a decent future for these people. To everyone that's viewing, thank you for your time. If you can, drop a like, share, and comment. And don't forget to subscribe for more of my latest content. Thank you for your time and have a blessed day, guys.